up, y'all? It's Monet, and we are going to go ahead and get out your shadow messages, the messages that just need some light shed to them, and see what Spirit is wanting to say. This message could be starting off for the feminines, for the yoni, healthy, sacred space. You got some businesses that you are ready to start. It says start your business, it will flourish. So you need to go ahead, and this is your sign to put some, you have effort into it, but put your back into it. Speak to your heart. It's something that you cherish it. Has a significant meaning to you, whatever business this is that you wanted to start. You could be indecisive about things because it says I don't know about them or this. Sincerely, your spirit. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Spirit is right there with you. But you have to let Spirit know that this is really what you want to do. And they'll make a path for you. Your ancestors and Most High make a path for you to get what you're wanting to get done. And they said it's only the beginning. Okay? Spirit, what are the messages for the collective? This would be a new job. And then heart chakra, something that is, again, close to your heart. It could be like non-profit. It could be a charity. It can even be donating your time to help the homeless. You know, whatever it is. I don't know how many people are going to come across this, but it's for different people. So whatever it is that is true to your heart, near to your heart, that's what you're needing to do. Could be working with kids, working with children, foster parenting. Are you manifesting negative? Do you want to keep it gangster? Do you want to keep it cordial? How do you want to go about it? Spirit is saying, look, I'm tired of the way you thinking. You want to be cool about it or not? I'm trying to help you out. So what we gonna do? Because as long as you keep being negative about the shit, negative is just gonna keep piling on. You can feel like ain't nothing going right and things look bleak. You're not being able to see the sun through all the stuff. But it's literally because of your mechanics and your mind. You know what I mean? You got to change that up. You are a light worker, but it's in reverse. And don't eat or consume that. So Spirit could have been telling you to go on some specific spiritual diet, but you're ignoring that, and you need to come out of that. That would most definitely help you align with your path. Spirit, what else? This is your reminder not to forget. So they constantly keep telling you, trying to remind you, and now they've sent me to be in front of you, present, and saying, this is what you need to do. This is also my reminder. I have taken the time out and had to figure things out, and this, that, and the third, and I am back and at it again. Yeah, you may have to stop. Yeah, you may have to slow down. Yeah, you may have to readjust your mental, things like that. But that does not mean to stop what it is that you are looking or trying to do. And the angels here are supporting you with your synchronicities. These are just standard synchronicity numbers. Of course, you may have your own set of synchronicity numbers that you constantly keep seeing. Follow through with those. They have their own meaning to you, you know. What else, Spirit? You could be allowing certain nouns, toxic nouns, because it says Mr. Wrong, Mr. or Mrs. Wrong, karmic mate. You could be allowing this karmic energy to disrupt what you are supposed to be doing. You are putting more energy into this karmic situation than into the positive things that you're supposed to be doing. And then it says they're coming empty-handed. So this energy is so obsolete that they have nothing to offer, and you keep feeding into this energy, and that energy is just sitting there taking, and it's leaving you to a situation where you are just tired, null and voided. You barely exist in your own world because you're not feeding into yourself, you're feeding into others. Or into this, it might not even be the fact that you're feeding into others, because if some are pouring into you and you're pouring into them, that's different. But if you're pouring into someone and they're not pouring into you, that's a parasitic relationship. and you need to find a relationship where it's not parasitic. Yeah, this isn't an alpha, like this is in reverse. Because we started off talking about the feminines, the yoni, the healthy sacred space. This is supposed to be the match to that healthy sacred space, that healthy feminine. This is supposed to be a healthy masculine, but with it coming out in reverse, it's not that they don't have the ability or the capability to be in that healthy state. They're just not the healthy state for you. They may be that for somebody else, and granted, again, that has nothing to do with you. When it comes to you, they're not healthy. It's not a healthy space for you. You have something or someone that will be that space. This karmic situation just is not it, and you have to learn to release it. It says right here, when they drink, the spirits take over them. So you could be dealing with a masculine that doesn't handle their liquor well. They made Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde it, and then after they ran amok and acted an ass, they want to have makeup sex, and that's them pulling more energy from you. And mentally you're like drained, but physically it's like, okay, well, I guess I can make up for it. I guess we can no. And then in your mind it's like, I'm sick of this shit, I'm tired. Follow through with your mind. You could be giving this person menstruation. You see what I'm saying? Your cycle. This is why they're so hooked on you. Before I started this reading, the card magnetism, something keeps pulling me back, fell on the floor. What could be pulling them back is this bond through menstruation. You could have had some sort of intercourse with them, and this person is going to always have that childish habits and things like that. It's never going to change with you, but they're going to always come back because of that attachment. You may hear some sort of music messages that is making you aware of what you're needing and what you need to know. And those messages are your reassurance and confirmation to get your shit together, root chakra wise. Like, stop feeding into this karmic energy sexually. And once you start doing that and you start cutting them off, Spirit is saying keep it to yourself, shush, keep quiet, hidden secrets. And then Ascension 144, once you start keeping those things to yourself, you'll be able to ascend to the levels of what you're wanting to do as far as starting that business and the things that are genuine to your heart that you're wanting to present to the world. But as long as you have this energy draining you, you really don't have the effort to put forth. Spirit, what are the final messages? Yeah, they're addicted and gossiping and speaking on your name. They know exactly who you are. The thing is, do you know who you are? They're addicted to you. They're addicted to the potentials of you. But knowing that you will never reach your potential because they know that they're also draining you. They don't want you to be bigger than what you are, because they know if you become bigger than what you are right now, they will never have a chance in hell to be in your presence. Okay? Karmic karma, their fault, your fault, accountability. They need to start holding accountability, but the thing is, when it comes to accountability is a double-edged sword. You can't expect somebody to hold accountability when you won't hold the accountability to yourself. Yeah, maybe you ain't the one out here doing the most, you know what I mean, whatever it may be, but the accountability portion for you may be that you didn't let go when it was time to. You held on longer than what you should have. You kept giving excuses to the situation. I just say 911 on the timer. You keep giving excuses to the situation. You keep letting the person back in. You keep allowing people to disrespect the situation, or you keep allowing people to talk you into something when you know in your mind that it's not right. Whatever that may be, whatever the accountability looks like to you, you have to accept that. Once you accept it and acknowledge it, it'll be a lot easier. Spirit is saying that it's time for you to sage and cleanse your space. It's some bad juju around, and they think that you're slipping and tripping. They want you to doubt yourself. They want you to feel some kind of way about your baby mama, your baby daddy. They don't want wishing ill will. Baby, let this sucker go. Because at the end of the day, they a chump. And you ain't got the change for their ass. Don't give in to them. The only change you got for them is the change that you're about to make for yourself. Quit pouring any other thing into them. Your time, your finances, your love, your anything. Just stop. Okay? Yeah, they try to seduce you. Seduction, sex appeal. You can't help it. Or they, you got this sexual attraction. Yeah, they keep saying, I need you. I need your sweet holy honey. They need you. Because at the end of the day, you don't need them. They thrive off of your sexual essence. That's how they're draining you. Watch your mouth. And then somebody's birthday is coming up. So within that birthday energy, do not allow them to try to seduce you. Alright? Baby, you're going to be able to get your business started. You're going to be able to do whatever it is that you got your heart set out to do. You just got to leave the non-negotiables behind. Like, this is a non-negotiable situation. Spirit is saying, leave this shit alone. Because at the end of the day, they don't mean you no good. Alright?